Today we are watching the most emotional moments in football, and there's a very high chance that you might see some tears from me. And we're starting where this goalkeeper's just conceded a last-minute goal. A young pitch invader has run onto the pitch and hugged the goalie to console him. How emotional, like, where's the security? Now, this is in Turkey, Besiktas, where people are throwing on teddy bears, donating them to children who are affected by the awful earthquakes in Turkey in 2023. Football's more than a game, guys. It really is. Kevin Denke. So he's just scored.
Footed home by Denke.
Oh, he's going to pay tribute.
To honor the memory of a fallen former teammate in Aaron Bupenza.
I'm welling up already. It is emotional. I think it's important that we remember this, right?
My little brother passed away 25 years ago today. So,
oh, man, this is Jack Grealish.
You know, this day is always like, I don't know, it's hard in the family, but I was happy to score. My mum and dad were here. I think this day is always, like I said, you know, difficult in the family. So
I love Jack Grealish as well. I think he's such a normal guy. Such a normal guy. He has got so much time for everybody. You always see him. He's always the player that's got time for fans. And it's amazing to see. It's, yeah, you see, honestly, he seems like he gets a lot of grief because he likes to live his life as well as be a footballer. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Well, he's a lovely man. Now we've got Areola, who's wearing noise-cancelling headphones to support the mascot. So the mascot is, he has autism. So loud noises can be sensory overload. So he's wearing the headphones to help kind of cancel the noise. So Areola's like supported him by matching up. So that's so sweet, isn't it? Fabrice Muamba, he collapsed, I think it was like 2012 at White Hart Lane. Had a cardiac arrest. I remember that moment. I remember that. It's the saddest one. So sad because all the cameras are there, you know, millions of people watching, and you've just got this somebody there fighting for their life. And this is him. He survived. He had to retire from football, but he lived to tell the tale. He seems like a genuinely lovely man as well. And this is the reaction. He wasn't even playing for Spurs. He was playing for Bolton, I believe, at the time. But you know what I mean? There's more than just to football, right? So this is David Moyes celebrating winning the Europa League, is it? Or Europa Conference with his dad. How lovely is that, you know? No matter how old you get, I think you always love, like, your parents to see how well you're doing, whatever success is, you know? Success can mean many things. Success doesn't mean lots of money. Success doesn't mean winning huge competitions. Success can mean many things. Raising a family, success. Holding together a job, paying your bills, success. Oh, this hits as well. Jota and Silva. So sad. It's so sad. I think the only thing, you know, with these moments, it really makes you realize how short life is. So that's why my advice to you is make the most of it. Make the absolute most of it whilst you can.
For Sports 18-year-old goalkeeper Bayram Kilic made a mistake after failing to save Vukovic's
he's had a stinker.
After making that mistake, he left feeling devastated and unable to hold back his tears.
Oh man, 18 years old.
Sport goalkeeper Ferhat Kaplan quickly ran from his goal and comforted the young goalkeeper. Not only the goalkeeper, several Giresunspor players also decided to console him and give him a support.
That's lovely, isn't it? That is lovely. The opposition team and goalkeeper came to support. 18 years old. The amount of pressure young players have to like go through playing football is crazy. Bradley was a 6-year-old boy from Durham in the UK. I remember this. He suffered from terminal childhood cancer. Oh. Mascot. Look at Jermaine Defoe. Love Jermaine Defoe. Close bond. Oh, how sweet is that? So sad. No child should ever have to go through that, you know? Never. Of course it made him emotional. Jeez, making me emotional. No kid should have to go through that. When Francesco Totti left Roma, played at the same club for 25 years. Like, not only was he an amazing player, bit of a heartthrob as well. He was that club through and through. You think Totti, you think Roma. You think Roma, you think Totti. Very, very sad moment. Like, you don't get many players these days that stay at the same club for 25 years. And he could have gone anywhere. He literally could have played anywhere. One of the best players in the world. But no, he stayed true and loyal to his club. And I love that. I respect that. I was chatting to some people who met him actually at the weekend. They met him recently and they said he is a lovely bloke as well. This is Raul Jimenez after scoring his first goal at home since his father passed away. That is
through his grief, the club have backed him.
Oh, that's so difficult.
Well, he's got a wonderful moment there with his
so difficult. I've recently lost a very good friend of mine, and this is bringing it back. David Brooks, 535 days no football. I remember when he got diagnosed with cancer. What an absolute battler.
This is his first appearance since September 2021.
Like 535 days of battling. I mean, survivor, right? It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So the goalkeeper's mourning the loss of his father. He saved a penalty. Great save as well, by the way. Absolutely great save. Great save. And now that's the opposition fans. See, that's so nice to see in football, you know? When Hendo's dad became cancer-free. Oh, this is after their Champions League win, isn't it? Always appreciate your loved ones. That's so true. Today, I don't want you to like the video. I don't want you to subscribe. I just want you to make sure that you tell somebody who's close to you that you love them. That's all that matters. A minute of applause for a steward who passed away. That's amazing. A football club has got behind a steward who's obviously been there a long time, sadly passed away, and the fans are chanting for him. That's spirit right there. We've got another player who's left the club, Buffon. Spent, what, 19, 20 years at Juventus? It's a shame he went off to some other clubs because he could have been a one-club man pretty much, right? I think he went to Parma, then came back, but what an app. Wait, this is in the 64th minute of the match. Oh, I thought it was the end of the game. It's when he got subbed off. He subbed off the goalie in the 64th minute. Where's that? Oh, Pavel Nedved. Yeah, Buffon is an absolute Juventus legend. It's sad, right? When your club loses a legend and they go to retire, it's just like... crazy. So this clip is Gutierrez for Newcastle, and he is actually battling cancer, I believe, at the moment of this clip.
Gutierrez!
He goes,
Can there be a more popular goal scorer?
crowd go absolutely wild for him.
Who knows the true meaning of survival? Make sure that Newcastle do survive at this
And that is the goal that kept Newcastle up as well. What a moment. We've got Noah Botic now. He scores his first goal for the club and dedicates it to his late granddad. How mad, like your first goal for a club?
Every time I step onto the field, I give it to my grandpa. He passed away, and I knew stepping onto this field, I was going to get it this game. And when I went in, it just... emotions came balling out.
Oh, I bet. I can't even imagine what you go through as a player to become a professional. And that moment when you score your first goal, like, just can't imagine the emotion you'd be feeling, you know? Now we got Immobile. This is when he became Lazio's record goal scorer back in 2021. The fans going absolutely crazy for him. He's there for a long time. I think he left in 2024, right? Oh, Tom Lockyer.
A very special moment, a moment to lift the heart, to lift the spirit.
Yeah.
Tom Lockyer, whose story by now I'm sure is something with which you are familiar.
He used to play for Bristol Rovers.
The player who collapsed during the playoff final at Wembley last May, who collapsed again more recently in a Premier League game at Bournemouth, around whom so much of the emotion of this neighbourly club has been invested.
Crazy. This is Guardiola getting emotional about Klopp leaving. And now Guardiola's left as well. Emotional for Man City fans.
Jurgen has been a really part important in my life. He bring me another level as a manager.
Had a good
I think we
rivalry.
respect each other incredibly. I had the feeling that he will be back. I just want to say thank you so much for his words. But he knows perfectly that behind me there are a lot of things that this club provide me and give it to me. Otherwise, alone I cannot do it. And I'm humble enough.
Very humble.
Really enough to.
Very humble. So I didn't know this, but Luis Enrique's daughter, Zana, passed away from bone cancer. And before she did, when he won the treble with Barcelona, they planted a flag in the middle of the pitch. When PSG won it in 2025, the PSG fans did a tribute of Zana and him planting a PSG flag.
Plant that flag in the ground, just as he had done, and just as Sana had done.
It's an emotional moment for him, right?
He won the treble with Barcelona in that Champions League final, and he said, "Look, she's not going to be
Parents' worst
here
nightmare
physically, but she'll be here alongside me spiritually." And what a fantastic moment, and a really heartfelt tribute from those fans to Luis Enrique's daughter Sana passed away when she was just 9 years old. I mean, it is absolutely heartbreaking. He has one of the most incredible attitudes when you hear him speak about his daughter and how special she was to him. One of the things that he said, which really choked me up, is I'm grateful for the time that I did have with her. And that really, I think, for any parent that's watching that has children that they perhaps are still here or perhaps that they've lost, I mean, what an incredible heart.
Unbelievable. What a guy. Sandro Martinez went down with an injury late in the second half. This is against Sevilla in the Europa Cup final, maybe. And his Argentinian teammates from Sevilla carried him off the pitch. Where's the stretcher at? Well, that's it. It's his World Cup. That's what, Montiel and Acuna. They carried him off. Is this when Ronaldo missed the pen against Slovenia and he cries?
A chance from the spot for Portugal. It's Ronaldo!
Oh, man.
And his Portuguese teammates right now are consoling him.
Because he thought they were going to go out. I think they won the game, though, right?
He's not fighting them back anymore. He's letting it all out.
Full of emotion. I like that about Ronaldo, though.
This.
I love it. Raw emotion, you know? He's human, like the rest of us. So this is the first game at Anfield after Jota's passing. And the players are just, you know, these guys have been like best mates. And the fans and them together, what an emotional moment. And then they've got to go and play football after. It's like... So heartwarming. Oh, this is Christian Eriksen when he collapsed, isn't it? Oh, this was horrible, guys. This was horrible. This was absolutely horrible. I remember this. It was horrible. Horrible, 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 horrible. Luckily, he was all right, and he returned to international football, and he scored within 2 minutes on his return. Incredible that he's actually, you know, incredible. Came back, carried on playing football. It's scary. So scary. This is when Paulo Dybala left Juventus. He'd been there for about 7-8 years. I always remember Dybala's Juventus. But he's been in Roma a long time now as well. But really sad. Like, that club was everything to him, right? This is Luis Diaz being reunited with his father. I believe he was kidnapped by Colombian rebels. I don't know the ins and outs, but he was kidnapped for like 12 days. I actually don't know why. How emotional that, seeing that they're safe. Bobby Firmino, after leaving Liverpool 8 years, Premier League, Champions League, multiple other cups. I think he scored over 100 goals. I remember when he joined Liverpool. That's how old I am. This is Steve Mandanda, right? Marseille player for 14 years. Returning to play there, but as a Stade Rennes player. He won the league with Marseille. I believe he won a few League Cups with Marseille. And they love him, right? They absolutely love him. You know you're loved by a club when you return for a rival club and the fans stand up. Man like Mandanda. Respect. So this is Japanese referee Murakami, right? He's retiring, his last ever match, and they're honoring him. He's taking his shirt off. Why is he taking his shirt off? He's going to give it to him. He's booking him. He's booking him. Oh, that is class. You should honor referees that have been, you know, you should. Referees get a lot of stick, don't they? You know? Oh, I love that. Richarlison with his family after scoring a Champions League double. Love that. Because the thing about his family, to get to where he is, his family must have supported him, right? Like, walking out into a stadium, if you've ever been to one, brings emotions, right? When you hear everyone chanting. Can you imagine being a player walking out? Mind-blowing. So when Messi joined Inter Miami, he became captain, and Yedlin was the captain before. So when Inter Miami won the trophy, as a moment of respect, Messi gave him the armband to lift the trophy with him. I love that. I love that. How humble is Messi? Like, how humble is that? I love it. I bet that means a lot to Yedlin as well. So this is Lucas Lucomi for Young Boys, who's just scored, and he is dedicating this goal, right, to his teammate,
Ilya, who lost his son.
Ilya, who lost his son the day before the match.
Deeply emotional.
Man, like that team, like, they're more than just teammates, right? They're family. Declan Rice. Oh, the kid's crying. I love Declan Rice.
Come here.
Oh, how nice is Declan Rice? He's just a bloke, isn't he?
There you go.
He's so nice. The kid's crying.
I've got his shoulder as well, so you can have that.
Oh, he's literally, that kid will remember that forever. Like forever. When footballers are like that, I love it. So Donnarumma going on Musiala. Oh, this is Musiala's injury. This is nasty. Donnarumma's in bits afterwards because... yeah, but it's not his fault. It's football. It happens, right? The injury was bad. It was a bad one. But, yeah, it's not his fault.
This is humanity at its best. This is a Liverpool crowd stopping to applaud out of sympathy for a Manchester United
I remember
superstar. This is as sport should be.
This is 2022. Cristiano Ronaldo very sadly lost his newborn son. And everyone at the game between Liverpool and Man United gave him like a applaud of support. That's what I mean, you know.
Cristiano Ronaldo and his partner have lost a child. It's desperate, and Anfield sympathises. And they're singing.
It's so heartwarming to see fans get together. Doesn't matter what club you play for, who you support. We're all humans, you know. Last lap around the pitch for Frank Ribery. This guy was a player, by the way. Such a good player. Oh, he was incredible. He really was. Such a good winger. I remember him best for Bayern Munich. Oh, he's just an incredible player. 39 years old and he retired. Just, it must be so difficult. What a life change when you retire from football. Retire from anything, you know. This is a kid called Tommy who was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma. And his make-a-wish dream was joining Minnesota United and scoring a goal against Colorado Rapids. So they made it happen. And I love this. Like, I love it. I just think this is so amazing.
Oh, it's a cheeky finish.
Like, feelings. People always talk in this world that money is the answer. Money is this, money is that. It's not. It really isn't, guys, okay? Money cannot buy you things like that. The feeling that Tommy is getting right there, unbelievable. Fan proposes to his partner in front of Mourinho. What? How's he got in front of a Mourinho just like that? She better say yeah. Otherwise, Mourinho's gonna make her say yeah. You sure he's not staff? How did he get so close to Mourinho? This is when Messi left Barcelona. This was a mad moment, this. Because obviously, Messi had been at Barcelona forever. Like, whoa. I remember watching this. How, like, so difficult. And he didn't really want to go, right? It wasn't all to do with, it was to do with money because Barcelona's in a bit of a financial mess. Is that right? I'm pretty sure he didn't really want to go. It was purely financial reasons that they had to let him go. I might be wrong with that, but let me know. Yeah, this was crazy. His whole career, right? Messi is Barcelona. Forever will be Barcelona. This is Cerna for Croatia. His dad literally passed away in Euro 2016, 5 days before this game. I think he passed away when they were actually playing Turkey, but this is the national anthem and he can't keep back the tears. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know? Crying is natural, it's normal. It's impossible to keep back that emotion, right? I like the courage that he's showing to even play in that game is quite unbelievable. And talking of courage, this is courage. Hours before the match, Silla learned of his mother passing, but he still played the game against Nantes. That is mind-blowing. Hours before. That's wow. I bet she's so proud of him. Those kind of clips that get me, I well up, right? Absolutely well up. Left on the brink of relegation, Luton fans had a message for their team. So Luton about to get relegated. There's the manager. But the fans like, we are proud of you. And I love that. It's not all about you haven't done good enough, you haven't done that. They've realised that the achievement for Luton to get into the Premier League and do what they did is crazy. And they're proud of him for that. And I love that. So the players know. And I think that helps them as well, you know? It doesn't have to be always negative. It was a bit of a different video today, but I think it's really important that we respect these moments. And it teaches us to make the most of what we have and the time we have. So make sure you do the same, all right? Now, if you do want to watch some other content, video on your screen right here, all right?